This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
They didn't fix it because if they would have fixed it, we have problems in right there.
Goes around in the 92. That is in turn number 4. Dennis Setzer brings out our first caution.
Caution flies. Setzer's used to coming from the back, though.
That's Matt Lofton on the inside right there. Normally in a situation like that, the inside truck will bounce off the curb. That time they just were.
The 24 around one more time. That's Cody Convenzi. Again, he was a couple laps down.
He's been heading the wrong direction a lot this weekend.
Twice now in this race.
A couple times yesterday.
A little contact with the 0-1.
Yeah,
she does a nice
Angela Cope.
Angela did a great job saving
save.
that truck. Looked like maybe
Lead Johnny Sauter a little more definitive. They have not been to pit road either, Ray, but I just talked to his crew chief, Joe Shear Jr., who said around lap 75, when we get the caution, that's when they plan to make their only pit stop of the day.
he'll have the freshest tires of those. I believe these guys will look at pitting again, Phil, don't you?
Most got to spin on the racetrack.
Caution.
0-1 again, Angela Cope in 3 and 4.
I mean, unless we just have an unordinary amount of caution.
Last time she was on the curb, this time she had some help going around there. That was the 46 of Greenfield that got into the back of Angela Cope. She goes around in turn 3 and 4, as well as Michigan and Bristol, and we're seeing Todd Bodine closing the gap now on Johnny Sauter.
Got a wreck down in 1 and 2.
Into the wall, the 97 of Matt Lofton in 1 and 2. He goes sideways up against the wall, pointed the wrong direction, and that brings out our 5th caution.
Now this is going to be Johnny Sauter's opportunity to come down pit road.
Front of that 2.
Jason White made a late pit stop, Bill. Now here he comes up into the top 5 with that truck.
Ooh, Kevin, something's wrong with Harvick. Something's wrong with that truck right now.
Harvick having problems with the 2 truck, and he is falling back through the field.
Think the brakes messed up, Phil?
Well, I don't know. It looks like is the left rear tire down on that truck, Michael?
We got left rear flat.
Yeah, left rear flat.
Yep, sure enough. Tire is completely down and off the wheel.
Oh, and
around he goes. Kevin Harvick around. Will the caution come out? They're holding it. They're not bringing the caution out yet. 13 of Johnny Sauter spins, as well as Ryan Segan. The 39 goes up the track, and the yellow flag will now come out.
Kevin Harvick did not get out in front of the 30th Todd Bodine.
But will he be the lucky dog? Because he didn't bring out the caution. I believe Johnny Sauter brought it out.
Get the hammers ready, guys.
Look at the damage to the back of that Sealmaster Chevrolet.
That's a lot of contact there.
See, the left rear tire is already down right now on Kevin Harvick's truck. He goes down in the corner fighting to maintain control. He does a good job with that flat left rear tire. He's not going to spin till they get back around to the next time around in 3 and 4.
Austin Dillon was all over his back bumper, and Harvick still able to keep it straight, even with the contact of the 39, but this was happening in turn number 1.
James Busher on the inside of Johnny Sauter, and Johnny tried to close the door on James, and he hits the wall hard. We talk about people giving and taking for a little while here at Martinsville.
Hornaday tries to get on the inside of the 30, can't do it. Kyle Busch still running strong on the outside of Todd Bodine.
Well, what a mess Ron Hornaday. We got trouble in the middle of the back.
17 of Timothy Peters gets into the wall, and debris flying off.
Oh, now he's into the outside wall.
And again, he gets into the outside wall, having problems with that truck, and the caution will come out for the 8th time.
Todd Bodine held the lead by just about a quarter of a truck length, maybe just the nose of that truck ahead of Kyle Busch. That will mean he'll start on the inside, right where Todd wants to be.
You got fluid coming out.
You know, it's amazing that when Ron Hornaday faked to the inside going in turn 1, and when he tried to get back in line, what a problem that caused for most of the other competitors.
That right front tire isn't even touching the racetrack right now.
I'm more worried about his oil cooler. If there isn't any oil in that cooler, it's going to blow his engine up. Plus, it's going to make a mess of the track. I don't know where he's going.
Shut it off.
Yeah, they said shut it off. Hensley telling
Happy
him.
right there, Kevin, right?
That's it.
When he went to the inside and then tried to get back in line, then that caused all these problems. Everyone trying to go every which way. There's some contact right there between the 3 of Austin Dillon and looked like maybe the 7 of Justin Lofton. And then unfortunately for Timothy Peters, he got into Matt Crafton as well.
There was debris off of another truck with our leader.
Well, he's been very quiet on the radio, Rick. They feel much better about the truck now than they did in the middle stages. But I want to go back to something we pointed out prior to the green flag today. And now we have trouble on track. Austin Dillon around.
Austin Dillon
Just hold it a minute.
backs it up to the turn 2 wall.
I'll tell you when to go.
And the caution comes out once again. It's the 9th time the caution has come out at Martinsville for the trucks. Austin Dillon was running 12th when he spun in turn 1 and 2.
They're going to come get some tires,
We're
they
going to
said.
put tires on it, up one on the right side track bar, fill it with gas.
I'd say also work on that right front corner, try to maybe get a little bit better aerodynamics over there.
See what happens down here. There's Austin Dillon as he drives down the corner.
Oh,
Jason Bowles was in a battle with Matt Kraft, and Matt able to get in front of him. Jason went back down to the bottom of the racetrack. Austin had already committed, and they make a little contact. Here it is again. Flag with a right cross, which means they pulled his scorecard.
Oh, and into the back of the 13 is the 7 of Justin Lofton.
wow.
The 13 trying to get on the pit road, and a lot
Oh,
of
we got
damage
a
to the left
spinner.
rear.
John Along and Kevin Harvick both go around down in turn 3 and 4. There's
And the caution will
flag.
come out again. Under 9 laps of racing remaining, the caution comes out for the 10th time.
Johnny Sauter was trying to get Justin Lofton to push that piece of debris off the back of his truck, and Justin got plumb serious about it. He ramped right up on top of him.
There's a rear bumper bar for Kevin Harvick.
It's like he thinks
And not happy with Justin Lofton now.
to rub that piece of his truck off the back so he doesn't have to pit.
And,
Justin finally gets enough of it.
and rides right at the back of it.
And I guess that when he comes back on the track, he must hit Harvick. You can see they go into the corner side by side, hits Harvick and spins him around.
There's another view. Lofton trying to get by on the inside and just drives up over the left rear tire on that 13 truck.
Good view of Rodney Adkins there on the back of that truck.
How about great camera work, too, by our guys? One of the top 5 will get to victory lane.
Ready?
And
Ready?
the green flag is back
Green
out
flag.
again.
Good restart by Kyle Busch. He has a half a truck length, but Hornaday drives in the corner hard.
Hornaday trying as hard as he can to get the lead coming out of turn number 2. Kyle Busch strong back into the gas, and they're side by side going into 3.
Hornaday grabs the lead for a second.
He's going to stay with him, stay outside, side by side. Hornaday actually has the lead.
Hornaday, the leader at the stripe as they cross, and Hornaday powers it while we've got the 24 around once again. That's Cody Kembensi. And the caution not out yet.
Oh man, we don't need a caution.
Caution comes out now as the leaders come by. Cody Kembensi.
Got a spinner.
Again, Cody Kembensi gets turned around and backs. Well, he has reverse now. We see that. Backs it over the curb. Kyle Busch, this ever important restart. How will it come out in turn number 1? We're about to find out as the green flag's back in the air. A great restart for Hornaday. Up the racetrack goes Kyle Busch in 1 and 2. Todd Bodine has his nose underneath the 18 until they go down the backstretch. Hornaday with a 1-truck lead as they come through 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. White flag goes in the air. The next time by it will be official. Hornaday and Kyle Busch 1 and 2.
Right now, Hornaday with a 2-truck length lead. It looks like it's all his.
Ron Hornaday looking for his first ever win at Martinsville Speedway. Will he hold on? Coming out of turn number 4.
I won Martinsville.
Hornaday, yes you did win Martinsville.
How about that? Did you hear
Well-
Hornaday when he came off turn 4?
How about that? I won Martinsville. What a great finish for
Burn
Ron
it down,
Hornaday.
Ron. Burn it down.
And he had to work for this
I'm not
win.
allowed to, boys.
If it wouldn't have been for him challenging Kyle Busch on the outside on the last restart,
What an amazing job.
he would have never won this race.
You're not supposed to be able to do that, Rick, at this racetrack.
He was battling with Kyle Busch on the outside around this racetrack for 2 laps and got out front. Krista.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.